Now we're digging deeper into a story we first broke on WPRI.com. 3 more Economic Development Corporation members are leaving the board in the wake of the 38 Studio scandal. WPRI.com reporter Ted Nesi joins me now with new information. Ted, the board members that are leaving are business executives Jack Templin, Cheryl Watkins-Snead, and the president of the University of Rhode Island, David Dooley. They're going to stay on until replacements are made. You just came back from the State House. What's going on there? Well,
there's a lot of people are sort of almost giving up hope for the Economic Development Corporation at this point. They're worried that you have a 13-member board when you include Governor Chafee on that. At this point, we only have 5 active members left. You have others who, their terms have expired and they say they're not coming back. We only have 3 who've actually resigned. Now, I did talk to the governor's office. They said they're going to have new appointments to this Economic Development Corporation board later this week, but they have lost 3 more people, as you see there on the screen: David Dooley of URI, Jack Templin, and Cheryl Watkins-Snead, leaving a lot of vacancies for the board that's supposed to be directing economic strategy in Rhode Island.
All right, so Ted, what does this mean now for the next 6 to 12 months economically in the state of Rhode Island?
Well, that's the big question, Mike. You hear a lot of people saying, well, the EDC hasn't been that effective, so what's the difference if it's not around? But, you know, this board does have a lot of responsibilities. It's supposed to be working on handing out money and getting information and working with others. And there's also something symbolic about this main economic agency, the state, having a rump board without enough people on it, and especially after 38 Studios, some people are even calling for it to be abolished altogether. But Governor Chafee seems intent on restoring it to health somehow.
General Treasurer Gina Raimondo has a few ideas of her own.
She did. She brought in an economic development expert from Washington today, Mike. Bruce Katz. I spoke with him earlier. We taped an interview for Executive Suite. He said the state needs to focus on what it already does well and look at how it can improve things. But he said the state went through a shock decade. That's how bad the entire last 10 years were for province's economy. So we'll see if the treasurer tries to jump into economic development now.
All right, Ted, thank you very much. And we have